Hello everyone, welcome to the very first video on the Crypto Markets YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be trying to answer a very important question about the cryptocurrency market as of right now. And that question is, will this altcoin bull market continue? So as you guys can see, let's take a look here at the Bitcoin dominance figure over time. It has, for a very long time, it is remained very high, around 80%. And it was just a few months ago that it really came down to more reasonable levels. Now, it was back here in June that it actually had there was almost a flippening, right? Everyone was hyped about that, and everyone thought it was going to lose dominance to Ethereum, which, I don't know, it could have happened, but it didn't. And the Bitcoin dominance figure climbs back up to 50%. It's remained pretty high, but as you guys can see here, it's extremely low these past couple days. Now, if we go to the one-day chart here, it's all the way down to, hovering around 36%. And it's not even necessarily because of Ethereum. Now, Ethereum holds a very large percentage of the market capitalization. That's around 13% almost. But it's also because all of these other altcoins, a lot of them have seen insane price hikes these past couple weeks. And I don't think this is, one, sustainable, and two, I don't think this is good for cryptocurrency as a whole, because people are not investing because they think there's good technology. They're not investing because they think it's smart or anything. A lot of people, they invest in these coins and they think they're going to get rich overnight. And it's more or less a get rich quick scheme. That's a lot of what's driving this cryptocurrency market right now. And it's very understandable, right? Because we see the way Bitcoin climbed in price. People think they're going to buy in. Oh, well, Bitcoin climbed from, only a couple $100 a coin to, now it's almost 20,000. It's reached 20,000 a few times on a few exchanges in the past. However, as you guys know, a lot of these cryptocurrencies, for one, they're not going to last the long haul. A lot of coins, they get a lot of hype. A lot of people shill for them. A lot of people buy into it. And the people, they adopt this football team mentality. And it's very bad for the cryptocurrency market because people are just shilling for their own coins. Now, it's very important that we all try to avoid this. But I do kind of want to talk about the psychology behind it because it is very predictable. It's very consistent with the way humans think. So when you see a cryptocurrency that is $17,000 for one coin, that's for one Bitcoin, you really don't want to buy into that because that just sounds absurdly high. Now, it could go to $50,000 a coin tomorrow. It could, right? This is an extremely volatile market. That could definitely happen. However, it's much nicer to think, oh, I'm going to buy 2 Ripples for $6 and I'm going to hope that it goes up to $15,000 too. Now, as most of you guys know, because of the way, circulating supply and technology work, that's not going to happen. There could be a big price hike. Maybe Ripple goes to $5. Who knows? But I don't think especially in these other coins like Cardano, for example, I think Cardano fits this speculative bubble much better than these other, Ripple does. So one thing I want to point you guys to is how much in savings do Americans have? And I'm sure that these numbers are much lower. It's even worse in many other countries because America is this very wealthy country. We do have a lot more than most countries. So keep in mind, this only gets worse on an international scale. But as you guys can see, 21% doesn't even have a savings account. 28% has $0 in it. What on earth is the point of that? And so that's, nearly half that they don't even have any money to invest. So people, they're not investing with their extra $1,000 or their extra $5,000. They're investing with whatever money they have extra at the end of the month from their paycheck. They are investing with $5. They are investing with $20. Maybe there's a few people out there that have a couple hundred extra bucks and they put it on in and they say, ooh. But the vast majority of people are gambling around on cryptocurrency with very few US dollars. And when you see a Bitcoin, like I said before, who the hell wants to put $100 into Bitcoin? Because even if it goes to some crazy price, how much money will you have even made? Not very much. And this kind of psychology has led people to buying into these smaller cryptocurrencies, these altcoins that are low in US dollar value. And again, that is largely due to people thinking it can go to $15,000 a coin for, a Stellar or an IOTA. But we all know that's not going to happen. Now, I want to point you guys to Verge. Now, I'm actually going to take a look at these 3 cases here. But Verge in particular saw one of the craziest run-ups the cryptocurrency market has ever seen. Now, let's say you had bought into... I actually just want to do the math here for you guys to see how crazy this run was. So let's say you had done $1 and you bought into Verge on March 16th, 2017. So that would be 1 divided by 0.00003. So you will have had 33,000 Verge. And let's say you sold at the peak. Let's see if I can get the exact number here at the peak. So yeah, we'll say about 25 cents. So you multiply that by 25.25. You made $8,300 off of a $1 investment. And no, that's not because Verge has the greatest technology on earth. No, it's not because they have the greatest marketing team on earth or the greatest business contracts. It is because people are emotional. They see, especially FOMO plays largely into this. You see a coin go up all the way here. Ooh, I'm going to become a millionaire and buy into this. And it just keeps this bull run going until it reaches these crazy heights. Now where it's went up to 25 cents and now it's crashed all the way down at 17 cents. And I don't think there's going to be another big bull run for something like Verge, at least anytime soon. So another good example that illustrates my point here is Cardano. Cardano, as far as I know, doesn't even have a functional product to offer the market. And so what that basically means is that Cardano is 100% speculation. Let me say that again. Cardano is 100% speculation. That is $26 billion of speculation. And that is not good for the market because for all we know, let's say the Cardano team, the programmers, they decide, we're going to throw it all away. We don't care anymore. We made our money. They got rich. And they throw the project away because stuff like that does and can happen. That is going to be a lot of money. That is going to, that could affect, potentially like a world recession or something like that. Now, I don't think cryptocurrency I think that may be overstating it a little bit, but it could cause a lot of people to be hurting a lot because of that. And I'll just take a quick look here at Stellar, for example, because this is another one. It's seen a massive bull run, right? It's gone from like 1 cent back here and now it's 72 cents. I think it actually peaked out at like 93. And it's really because, it's going to go up to $15,000. No, it's not. It doesn't have the tech to support a $15,000 price cap. It doesn't have a small enough circulating supply. And anyone that has even the bare minimum of critical thinking skills understands this. And if you don't, I hope you watch this video to realize that you're not making a good investment by just emotionally investing in something like Stellar. Now, I don't have a problem with people investing because they think the tech is good. If you think Stellar's Tech and their team and their marketing, they're good, you do you, man. I hope you the best. I hope you get, 5,000% returns on your investment. But if you are investing purely for speculation and because there is this low US dollar figure, you are putting your money at risk. That's what's going on. And I think there's going to be a very bitter day when a lot of these other coins, they don't make it in the end and people lose thousands or potentially millions of dollars. But as we can see here at this market cap for all of cryptocurrency, we are currently sitting at $805 billion. So we can just take a look here at this chart, the 1 year chart, and that is a crazy run up. I mean, back last year, it wasn't even $20 billion, and now we've climbed all the way up here. That is crazy growth, and I wish it was a healthier growth, because I don't think it is. I think a lot of this is people speculating on small coins. Now, I don't even have a problem with speculation. If you just, you have some extra money, you have 500 extra bucks you want to throw into some random coin, because there is a chance you make a crazy return on your investment. I don't have a problem with that, but don't expect it to 100, to be a guarantee. And again, I'll include a disclaimer here. I encourage you guys all to do your own research. It is very easy to watch someone on YouTube talk about cryptocurrencies and make investments based on what they say, but you can't go back to them at the end of the day. If you lost your life savings or you refinanced your house and you are homeless now, you can't come back to the guy on YouTube and say, hey, you ruined my life. Anyway, though, I also want to talk about the long-term growth of cryptocurrency as a whole, because I think very soon there's going to be a big correction in the altcoin market. I think this speculative bubble that the altcoins have been in these past couple weeks, I think this is going to come to an end very soon. And I think Bitcoin is due for a bull run. Now, the last bull run we had with Bitcoin, let's take a look here. It came all the way up to nearly $20,000. And there were, actually, it was $20,000 on many exchanges, which means this next bull run, because it's been very bearish the last couple of weeks. It dipped all the way down to, I think, 8K on some exchanges, $11,000 here. I think Bitcoin is due for a bull run. I think it is going to explode I can't say exactly when. I'm not a genie. I don't have all the answers. I'm just using what limited knowledge I have of the cryptocurrency space. And I think it's going to not only break the $20,000 threshold, I think it could hit 30. Now, if it does hit 30, it will correct down, but I do think a mid $20,000 price Bitcoin, I think that's very realistic. I think that could happen, and I think it will happen. And I think anyone who really wants to make some money on this, that would be my best advice. But again, do your own research, look into it, think about it for yourself. Because again, even let's say that is the case, you need a lot of money to, let's say, get rich, for example, from something like that. One Bitcoin is $17,000. So you put in $17,000, it goes up to $27,000. You only made 10 grand. And again, as I showed you with the Verge example, you can put $1 in and make almost 10 grand if you're lucky enough and sell off at the right time and everything. So there is a lot of that going on with the altcoins, but I don't think it's sustainable. And for some reason, the cryptocurrency, the way it works is really strange, because Bitcoin is seen as the real coin, for lack of a better term. And every other coin is seen as just an altcoin. It's another shit coin. And they perform well as a collective. And that's very weird. And I think it just goes back to the psychology behind the people that are getting into this. Yeah, and I do think long term, I do believe in the technology, and I think everyone should, because historically speaking, we have seen central banks control everything in our societies. We have seen them control politics. We have seen them control media. And I, for one, I'm tired of seeing this historically happen. I think cryptocurrency, not only will it be useful, I think, there will be people who become millionaires, and there already are. So if you're in this right now, consider yourself one of the lucky ones, because it is still early. Everyone says, oh, I wish I had gotten into Bitcoin in 2013 and I bought, 20 Bitcoins for, just a fraction of the price it is now. No, even if Bitcoin isn't the coin that replaces the fiat currencies, I think something else will. I don't think it's Ripple, because it is centrally controlled and it's really the banker's coin. I probably will do a video on that specifically someday in the future. But yeah, I mean, if you take your US dollars and you put it in a savings account, even with your interest being paid to you by your bank, it still doesn't even cover inflation. So if you just have your US dollars fiat sitting there, it's literally losing value every second, because the banks, they just print more. They don't care. There's a ramification for someone else sometime in the distant future, but you can't do that with Bitcoin. You can't do that with a lot of these cryptocurrencies. There are some exceptions, and I will talk about those at some point. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave any constructive comments in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.